It's in the kitchen. I thought it was in the drawer. I'll fix it tomorrow when I come for the rent. You know what I hate about drugs? I hate when like people my age and older get hooked on crack. I hate that shit. You're too old to be experimenting with the drugs at a certain point. You should be past that. You ain't doing it by a certain point, you just miss it. Drugs are really for old people anyway. You 75, you've earned the right. Shit, if I was 75, I'd do coke, heroin, everything. I wouldn't give a fuck. I'd be walking down the street, they'd be like, boy, that old man is tripping. Can't do everything. Maybe weed. If you're gonna do something, do a little weed. Smoke some. Weed's not as bad as everything else. Weed is a background substance. You know what I mean? You can smoke some herb and still function. And you ain't crisp, but you'll function. Nothing higher than weed, though. I made that mistake one time. I was at a party, some guy gave me some shit. He's like, here, man, take this. It's fucking mushrooms. I took it, I forgot all about it, you know. Then a couple days later, I found that shit in my pocket. I'm thinking, why not? Because I'm thinking it's like weed, some background shit. I planned my whole day out like it was weed. I'll chew this shit up, then I'll go to the barber shop, get my hair cut, and then I'll see a movie. I chewed it up. So far, so good. Then I was in a barber shop like an hour later. And it's funny because I was just thinking to myself, I was like, ooh, this stuff sucks. Tastes like athlete's foot. I feel sick, but I'm not really high. Then I looked in the mirror. I saw the barber's reflection, man. It looked like a big penis was cutting my hair. I freaked out. I started talking to myself, Dave, calm down. You're on drugs. This is what drugs do. Okay, you know that there is no way that a penis can cut hair. But I started freaking out, man. I just couldn't take it anymore. I jumped out the chair, half my hair was cut, I didn't care. I didn't, I just gave a barber a handful of money. It was weird, the balls opened up. Anyway, I ran home, man. I ran home as fast as I could. It's tripping. I looked at the clock, it was 2:42. I was like, damn, 2:42? I gotta sober up. I had never been this high this early. I took a shower. I was still high. Said maybe music will do the trick. I listened to every CD I had. I was still high. Exercise, that's what I'll do. I ran around the block 4 times, still high. Took a nap, woke up, fucked up. I looked at the clock, it was 2:43. I said, God damn.
You can have too much of a good thing, can't you? Like heroin. What? Although too much heroin is death, basically. That's when you know you've had too much. You go, oh fuck, I'm dead. I'm fucked. That's the thing though with heroin. You know, try anything once, kids, sure. But know this, right? No. You think, I'll try heroin. I'll just try one. Give me a heroin. Give me one heroin, okay? Just have one. Oh, what's it like? Oh, it's fucking lovely. I want more. I can't just tap. It's like Pringles. It's like once you pop, you can't stop. I think that's how it works. I'm not an expert. Believe it or not, I've never been a heroin addict. No round of applause for that. See? No. See? No round of applause for never having been a heroin addict. If I'd have come out here and go, yeah, I used to be a heroin addict, I used to mug people and shit myself in doorways, right? But, exactly, oh yeah. He hasn't done those things for a while. He hasn't done those things that we never did in the first place. Why are you applauding someone for suddenly acting like a normal member of society? It's like I've lost a bit of weight. I've lost about 20 pounds. Exactly, what? No. You're basically applauding me for only eating as much as I need now. I should have always been doing that. I got fat because I was a greedy, lazy bastard. There's no other explanation. And I needed people that they come to me now and they go, oh, well done, you look great. But they weren't telling me I looked terrible. They're basically saying I look terrible. No one told me at the time. It was really taboo. I needed waiters to come over and go, fuck off, you've had enough, right?
All right. Introspective drugs. Hey, Bill, love the podcast, and I've gotten a lot of my friends to listen to you in the last few months. I'm a 49ers fan. I love hearing Patriots fans bitch when they get beat. Well, you don't hear that a lot, do you? Huh? Let me ask you a question. Are you good at catching punts? You want to play that game, sir? Huh? Haven't won anything in 20 fucking years? How'd you like that Seattle beatdown? You know what? Here's my Pete Carroll impression for you. How many times did you see this last night? Woo! That sounds too much like Ric Flair. I got to get some NFL Films audio of what he sounds like when he does that. Anyways, he goes, I know you hang out with Joe Rogan and a lot of famous L.A. comedians. And I'm curious if you ever are willing to get down with mushrooms or any kind of psychedelic substance. Get down with it. Get down. Rap. Not like today or next week, just any time in the rest of your life. You seem like the kind of guy who would be balls out laughing, making everybody else laugh with introspective insights. Oh, there's no doubt I would have a great fucking time if I ever did it, but that's really what scares me. You know what I mean? Like, when I listen to people who've done mushrooms, I listen to it. It sounds fucking awesome. It does, but, you know, there's a price that you pay when you do shit like that. See, I like being ignorant. You know what I mean? Like, walking into nature sober is awesome to me because I don't know that if I was on mushrooms that I would be enjoying a tree that much more. The fact that I never did it, like, you know, like the first time you get high, if you shoot up with heroin, like those guys chase that every fucking day, no matter what they do. See that Patriots game? Wasn't that unbelievable? Compared to what? You know, once you've shot up, it's only so fucking enjoyable. So, drugs scare me because I know that I would really enjoy them. And I've seen what they've done to a lot of people's lives. And I'm not literally saying you end up on the street homeless. I'm not talking about that extreme thing. I'm just saying how I've seen a lot of people waste a lot of time and talent and potential and all that type of stuff. But I do not question why people do them at all. You know, I would love to hallucinate. You know, I'd love to talk to a sneaker. Why wouldn't you? Talk to everything else that can talk at this point. I'm on a, you know, be a new experience. But the problem is I just feel like I would love it. And, you know, that's why I don't do it. Anyways, there's a lot of comedians talk about weak topical shit, but it seems like you have a deep vein of intelligence that a certain audience hones in on. Oh, I get it. I see what you're buttering me up. You want to do mushrooms with me. So this is what you're treating me like an 18-year-old incoming freshman. You know? You're the most beautiful girl here. You're not like the others. No, dude, I'm not saying I never would, but like I'm not going. I know myself too well. The shit I do with alcohol, isn't that enough? Enough of a fucking sign.
victim who has committed no treachery is killed in a traitor's stead. Stone table crack.